Hello and welcome to Reclaim, Release, and Renew, a Toltec shamanic teaching and energy practice that I'm so happy to be passing on to you today. So great to be here with all of you. And first of all, I want to thank Elizabeth Ocean and her team for creating this platform of extraordinary female leaders and healers and teachers and so much more. It's been an incredible week, and there is more to come. Because women, this is our time. This is our time to lead and shift the current paradigm in our world. So great to be here with all of you. Did you know that your energy can be kept hooked or trapped in your past so firmly that it has the power to influence your life today? Did you know that you can be carrying around other people's energies with you for most of your life and not even know it? I'm Liz Forrest. I'm a master shamanic teacher of over 25 years. I've been sharing Toltec wisdom, empowering students to embrace a vibrant, fulfilling life, free of their past. And I've been incredibly blessed to have learned the Toltec practices and tools from some of the leaders in the field of shamanism. Don Miguel Ruiz Sr., author of the Four Agreements, who I am sure you have all heard of. Bernadette Vigil, author of The Mastery of Awareness. And each year I spend time in central Mexico with Don Valentin Cervantes, who is an indigenous Toltec healer and knowledge carrier of his traditions. He's been teaching me in their home at the pyramids of Teotihuacan, Mexico, for the past 28 years. With permission and through ceremonies and different initiations, I've been learning, practicing, and teaching the Toltec practices in my workshops and classes and leading power journeys to the pyramids of Teotihuacan for almost 30 years. Yeah, it's been a long time. And I and my partner opened and ran a Toltec center in British Columbia, Canada, on the coast for 15 years, empowering students to lay down their past and manifest their true intent for a life free of old worn-out beliefs and step fully into their personal freedom. And I continue to practice all that I've learned every day to walk a path of awareness. So I would like to open our time together today with the tradition of smudging with copal, which is amber. It's amber in its resinous state, and open the energy for our circle and the practice that I'll be teaching you today. So please be comfortable. Join me in silent appreciation for this way. And please pray with me and include acknowledgement and respect for the lands that you reside on. So I have my burner here. This is a very traditional mask face on my burner. And a piece of copal. Take a breath, everyone. And I open the energy with this sacred smoke, connecting with our brothers and our sisters all across the planet, acknowledging the medicine of the four directions, honoring our beloved Mother Earth, deep respect for Father Sky. May we all open our hearts even wider to each other, no matter our differences, no matter our adversities. May we continue to open our heart and continue to hold learner's mind so that we can all keep growing and evolving, transforming. And may we all walk in our humility. Yes, in this journey of life. Taking a moment to acknowledge these lands that I currently reside on in New Mexico of the Puebloan peoples, offering my respect and my gratitude for being here and acknowledging I am a visitor here. Om Mateo, Om Mateo. Om Mateo is the term of reverence. Thank you for joining me. Okay, so much of my social conditioning growing up was about learning how to fit in with the expectations, the demands of the life that I was born into, and I was pretty good at it. But from a very young age, I was often questioning if there wasn't more to life than what I was experiencing. I regularly felt unfulfilled and restless, and I felt very different from my family and my friends. And as I grew up, I had more and more interest in foreign cultures and religions and different spiritual teachings. I continually felt I was searching for something, and I had no idea what I was actually looking for. Can any of you relate to my story? Have you felt like that? Have you felt different? Have you felt like an outsider? Felt like you didn't quite belong? Thank you for joining me, Rachel, Irene. If that's you, you could put a yes in the comments. And then I had a turning point. Through my restlessness, I became frustrated. I became reckless. I immersed myself in a superficial existence, parties and relationships, abusing my health with alcohol and other things, with little of anything that supported my well-being. I felt deeply unfulfilled, and the more unfulfilled I became, the more reckless I got, the less self-respect I held. I was so disconnected from myself. I was in a spiritual crisis. I didn't know that at the time. That's what I know was happening for me. So my wake-up moment, or rather my shift in my own consciousness, came on a dark, rainy night in the form of a car striking me down in the road I was crossing a few blocks from my home. And the physical result of that accident was multiple fractures throughout the entire left side of my body and months in hospital in traction. I was 18 years old. Through the months of time I had in the hospital, I began to deepen my relationship with my heart and my soul and make some of the biggest decisions of my life. The prognosis was that I would never walk again without some form of mobility aid, a walker, a crutch, or even a wheelchair. And my first decision was that I did not agree with that prognosis. So when I was released, I didn't take the instruction or the drugs that were offered to me, and instead I pursued alternative healing methods, traditional Chinese medicine, acupuncture, herbology. I learned how to meditate, and I learned how to pray. I surrounded myself with all that I could that nurtured my body, my heart, my soul in the truest of ways. And it was really the best and worst of times, and one that I am so grateful for. A little more than a year passed. I was on my feet, literally on my feet, walking, dancing, and slow jogging. This experience set me on my path of learning about my energy, my own energy, how to reclaim it from my limiting past beliefs, strengthen and hold my energy for me, and direct my energy where I needed and wanted it to go, to follow my soul's journey. So what I will teach you in our short little bit of time that we have together today are the beginning steps of a practice that's been a cornerstone, a foundation of healing for myself and hundreds of people now over the years that I've taught, to lay down their past, finally and forever, and be who they truly are. So if you're ready to learn, put yes in the comments. This practice is called stalking, S-T-A-L-K-I-N-G, stalking as the jaguar stalks, with complete awareness of its surroundings. And in a moment, I'll guide you in stalking your energy, reclaiming your energy from an experience that you keep running over in your mind. Maybe it's an upsetting experience, a hurtful experience, an experience that you feel holds some kind of charge for you. It doesn't matter if it's way in the past, it doesn't matter if it was yesterday. Wherever you feel like your energy is still there. And we can tell that because we keep running it over often in our minds again and again. So I'm going to ask you, don't pick an extremely traumatic experience. We have a really short time together here. And in my classes, we work much more in depth with those bigger experiences of life. So don't pick the biggest thing for you. For today, I want you to leave with a taste of this practice. And so I'm going to ask you now, take a few seconds and close your eyes if you like. That's always a great way to go inward, and decide what experience you want to stalk. And go with the first one that comes to you. I suggest that. Don't question it or analyze it. Just take a few seconds and come to what it is that you want to stock. Okay. So now I'm going to ask you to sit, feet on the floor, sit in a chair. Feet on the floor, hands just resting on your thighs, eyes closed. Breathe. Take a breath, and then just breathe at your normal pace. And ground yourself. I know you all know what that means. Connect. Connect with the earth. Yes, good. Okay, now I'm going to guide you. So your eyes are closed, and you put your attention on the top of your head, on your crown chakra. Put all your attention there, top of your head, crown chakra. And visualize, imagine your crown chakra opening, just like that lotus flower that I know we've all seen in other practices where the crown chakra is opening up like a flower. And visualize that. And now that your crown chakra is open, invite in universal knowledge, or in Toltec language, we call it silent knowledge. Inviting in silent knowledge, all the knowledge that you already hold. Yeah, invite that in through your crown chakra and guide it down through the middle of your torso. Big ray of light down to your will center, which is just below your navel. And once you are there with your imagination, drawing in silent knowledge, that big ray of light down to your will center, you inhale and then exhale with a strong breath. And you envision that ray going from your will center into the center of the sun, making that connection between silent knowledge, your own will center, going straight into the sun. Beautiful. I'm feeling your energy. It's so amazing. Okay, keeping your eyes closed throughout this whole practice. So now I would like you to bring up the vision of what it is you want to stock. Bring it up in front of your closed eyes, exactly as it happened. This is the situation, experience you want to reclaim your energy from. So maybe that argument or that hurtful experience, whatever you decided to work with. You bring it up just as it happened, and you review it, just like a movie. And as you do that, with your breath, you are breathing in and reclaiming your energy from that experience. So whatever words you said, whatever feelings, emotions you have attached to that experience, the sadness, the anger, whatever it is, draw that in with your breath. And then direct it down through your body, through your legs, out the soles of your feet into the earth. Give it to the earth. The mother, she recycles that for us so graciously. So I'm going to stop talking for a few seconds. Let you do this. You're breathing in, you're reclaiming your energy from that experience, directing it down through your body, out the soles of your feet. And do this a few times. Breathing. Don't be afraid of your own breath. Reclaim your energy. It's yours after all. And releasing. All right. Now you let the image go with your breath. Just take a big inhale, exhale. Let it go. Come back into breathing at your normal pace. Keeping your eyes closed. And now you imagine being completely enveloped in white light. You can imagine a big ray of light coming down over all of you, wrapping you, enveloping you in white light. This is the healing transformation, reclaiming your energy and then enveloping yourself in this white light. And once you are there, take a moment and offer a silent prayer of gratitude. Gratitude for yourself, gratitude for your courage, your willingness to heal, to reclaim yourself, reclaim your energy. Beautiful. Okay. So I'm going to ask you to open your eyes now, gently, gently. And how do you feel? Take a moment and check in. How do you feel? If you'd like to comment, that would be so great, because we know we all teach each other. So you've now learned the beginning steps of how to reclaim your energy from an experience where your energy was hooked, maybe even trapped. So I invite you to join me tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Pacific to learn the second part of this practice, which is how to release others' energies from you that you are carrying with you. We can be carrying other people's energies around with us and not even be aware of it, and how merged we are with other people's energies. Excuse me. So tomorrow I'm going to teach you how to separate yourself from whoever's energies you are carrying around with you. And I'm going to say that we all do carry other people's energies around with us until we learn how to release them. So join me tomorrow, 10:30 Pacific time, right here, to learn the second part of the stalking practice. I hope this has been helpful for you. I feel so honored to be able to pass this on. And I have a free gift in the comments. I'm going to put my link in there as soon as we close. It's to my 3 practices of self-love for continued support on your journey. Thank you so much for being here with me. It's been my pleasure. It's been my honor. I will go back through the comments and reply to all of you. So exciting. Yes. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your weekend. And I'll see you tomorrow. All my love.